Okay, you may have heard the news that just happened, I think it was like yesterday, day before, about GM, it's these massive layoffs, or at least been in the last week. And Ford's had massive layoffs too, and they both, if you read in between the headlines, are about the fact that they're really stopping to produce a lot of sedans, a lot of cars, and they're turning more into truck companies. So what does that mean? I mean, everybody that I've seen seems to think, oh, well, it's just the way the business is, no big deal. But I think it's more than that. I actually think that they're slowly going out of business is what's happening. They're not keeping up because car sales are not what they used to be. There's still, plenty of companies, there's still a huge amount of cars, especially all the import nameplates. They kind of cornered the market in the 80s when the American manufacturers couldn't compete on price or quality, and were just kind of resting on their laurels, and they haven't really gotten any better since then. Comment if that's if you agree with that, but that's definitely what I think. They just continue to rest on their laurels because if you think about it, the trucks are just like parts bin technology. Almost everybody uses parts bin technology, which is they use the old engines, the old systems. As they trickle down and become less expensive, they stick them in the trucks, and so they can make more money off the trucks. But if the legacy auto manufacturers, ICE manufacturers like GM and Ford and others, think that's going to continue without innovation, which is what's strangled them all along since the 80s, lack of innovation, they're sadly mistaken. And I think they are mistaken. And I think you've seen some headlines about they missed the bet on this, missed the bet on that. Well, they're not innovating. That's the problem. That's the real problem. So that's what I think anyway. And I think that the truck market's just going to go just like the rest of that stuff. It's just going to be a lack of innovation, which you see. I mean, the new Rivian truck, I've got a link down below in the comments to my Rivian group. Join that if you want to talk about it. It's down further in the comments, or the description, I'm sorry. But Rivian trucks coming out, Tesla trucks coming out. They're not going to be parts bin technology, and even if they are, Tesla's already about 6 years ahead of every other manufacturer right now. So it's not going to be what it used to be. It's not going to be like old dinosaur tech, which is basically what's in trucks. Even though they seem really cool now and really cutting edge, their technology from 5-10 years ago. That's the way they've always done them. Even the import manufacturers like Toyota and Honda isn't really building the real body on frame trucks, but Toyota has always done that. I got my Tundra year 2000. That was parts bin technology. The Lexus V8 was in that, which was a great engine, but it was still parts bin technology. And unfortunately, even Toyota hasn't really innovated since then. That V8 that they still produce is it's all old technology, and they're in trouble too. At least they came up with a great hybrid system that they invested a lot of money into. So what do you guys think? I think that GM and Ford are on the way out. I think that they are not going to last much longer, and they're not going to be what they used to be ever again. And really, Tesla's just taking over. They may be buying their factories like they've offered to in the past. So let me know what you guys think, and how long do you think they're going to last? Let me know in the comments. How many years? Just write a number in there. How many more years will Ford be around? How many more years will GM be around? Because the lack of innovation is what's killed them. And also let me know if you agree with that the lack of innovation has ultimately been the demise of those big old companies.